Hi, I didn't see you there. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our continuing Summer Spectacular. My name is Z Garcia.
I'm Angie Natal.
I'm Mike DeLisio.
And I'm Camilla.
Today we are going to be playing The Lord of the Rings Fellowship, Fate of the Fellowship, right here. This is a cooperative game that uses the pandemic system and, of course, uses The Lord of the Rings intellectual property to put us in the world of Middle-earth and give us the task, small task, no big ask,
No, nothing.
of taking the One Ring all the way to Mount Doom and tossing it into its fires, while protecting our hope, and which is over here, and trying to keep our threat rate low as possible. So, if you know pandemic, there's going to be a few things that are familiar to you, but many things here will not be. So let's go ahead and dive right into it, okay? So every one of us is going to be controlling two characters. I, for example, have Frodo and Sam. That counts as one unique piece. They always travel together, okay? They're like this. And Legolas is my other piece.
Oh, you got Legolas.
And they are out on the board already. So these are my characters, and I have a couple of starting cards right here, okay? So the cards are going to show me locations, and they'll have a symbol in the top corner as well. And everybody will have a couple of characters. So that's the idea. The way we win this game is by completing several of these kinds of cards. Now we're starting with the recommended starting cards. You have a black star right there. And so we need to do these things, and when that's completed, we will turn this face down, and once we do 3 of these, then we may then do this one, which is in every game. This one, which is in every game, and it is Destroy the One Ring, where we have to have Frodo and Sam march into Mount Doom there and spend 5 ring symbols, survive a dice roll, and then if that happens, without us bottoming out on the hope track right here, then we are going to win. That's what we're doing. These 3 first, in any order, then that one. Okay?
Right.
Many things are going to take down our hope, and if it ever gets to the eye, that's how we lose. That's the only way we lose, in fact. Many of the things they used to finish the game badly in Pandemic don't quite apply here. Running out of cards, well, if you would draw a card and you can't, you lose a hope. If you need to put out a figure, an assault unit here, and you can't, well, you go down 1 in hope, and so on.
Okay.
So, on your turn...
So if that every time we have to draw a card and we can't, is it a hope, or is it one time and then you reshuffle?
There's never reshuffle.
You're not
The
ever
game
doing
is
that.
very,
Okay,
very,
so
very
that's
close
the
to
same.
ending, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so on your turn, you are going to do... there's an order of play right up there. You're going to be doing 4 plus 1 actions, and I'll explain what that means in 1 second. After that, you'll be drawing 2 cards from the player deck right here. And then after that, we're going to be drawing some shadow cards. Bad things are going to be happening. All right, they'll put out new troops. They will march into our strongholds, things like that. So, the very first thing, and I'll just go ahead and start the game, okay?
Let's do it.
Is do 4 plus 1 actions. Here's what that means. I'm going to be doing 4 actions, or up to 4 actions, I suppose, with one of my characters, and 1 action with the other character. And I can choose whichever one I want it to be, okay? You'll notice they have special abilities, so you should also, while we play, take a moment to read those things. What actions can I do? All right, so let's take a look at these, and let's go through these fairly quickly here. You can travel. You're moving around using these lines. Now, you'll notice some are white lines, and some have a color, and they have an arrow. For our purposes, that's all the same stuff. We can travel through those. The arrow does not affect us. Those are only there for troops marching. The little red guys that are the bad guys, okay? So we can travel around. Now, when Frodo travels, the Eye of Sauron is looking for him, so there's going to be a search that happens where we roll some of these black dice, and Sauron attempts to find us, and, the hope will diminish. So that's only going to apply, though, to Frodo. But normally, traveling lets you move around. You'll also notice that some of the locations on the board have a little symbol in between one place and another. You have to discard a card that has that symbol or a token that has that symbol to pass there, okay, to travel that path. All right, next up we've got Fellowship. So Fellowship here says that if you share a location with somebody else, you can give a card to them or take a card from them as long as the card matches the region. If we're both in the Misty Mountains, I could give you this Misty Mountains card if we're in the same location. I could take it from you on my turn, or I could give it to you on my turn. You'll notice the regions are separated by these darker brown lines, and a card will match an entire region. So, for example, there will not be a Dwayden Forest card. There will be many Gondor cards. Okay? Like that one. That's right. Okay, next up we've got Prepare. If you are at a haven is these locations that have the yellow haven symbol around them. Okay? You can prepare, which means you can discard a card from your hand and take the matching token and keep that. You have a hand limit of 7 cards, but these will not count against that if you have the tokens. Okay? Next up, Muster, which is bringing out new troops. If you are at a location that has a symbol right here representing the different peoples of Middle-earth, like the dwarves and the elves are the green, you've got the riders of Rohan, and so forth, then you can muster new troops there. To do that, you have to discard a friendship symbol, which is the heart. Kind of looks like a heart and 2 shaking hands. And then you would take a troop here from the supply and put it into play in that location. Okay?
By the symbol, it's one of these symbols you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
You should follow me on...
I am. I'm asking what the friendship symbol, like you said. It's one of these symbols is what you're referring to.
Yeah, it's right here.
The
Okay.
friendship symbol, yeah, looks like that.
Right, but it's on a card is what I was
Yes,
asking.
it's on
That's
a
where I
card
get
or
it.
on a token. Yeah.
Yeah.
Attacking. You can attack if in your location there are both your warriors of any type, elves, dwarves, whatever, and then these red ones, the forces of evil, then you can choose to start a fight there, okay? Let me say, for example, if we are here and these are all here, then this character could choose to start a fight. You would then, and the fight will be on the back of this card, by the way, a breakdown of that battle. You're going to be rolling dice. We're going to be seeing what you rolled and possibly eliminating fighters from both sides, okay? You want to be careful that you do not leave a stronghold with bad guys and none of the good guys because they will take that over and make it one of these. Forget what the terminology is.
Shadow something.
Stronghold.
This is a
something like
haven. I think it's a shadow stronghold or
that.
the other one.
So you want to watch out for that.
If you lose 3 hope.
Yeah, you get hit for quite a big penalty for that. Okay, so there's that, and then the last action would be to capture a shadow stronghold. If you have at least one of these soldiers, the good guys, but none of the shadow troops, then you can spend 3 of the combat symbols, the crossed swords, and make that one of our good ones.
Yeah,
Maybe,
so like if it was a
up
shadow
there.
stronghold, and maybe he came here, they had a battle, and that one died, then later for another action, they could spend 3 swords to turn this into a haven, and we'd actually gain 2 hope, right?
That's right.
All right,
All right, so I have a potentially really stupid question.
let's hear it.
So are you saying all the red are the bad guys and every other color are good guys?
Yes.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah, and something I was confused about too is that if you are one of your actual characters is in there, you're not fighting. It's the friendly troops in them, not necessarily
Got it.
you.
Okay.
Okay. All right, that's all the actions. Once you're done, again, you draw 2 cards. Possibly bad things might happen there, and then you resolve some of these shadow cards. Right. Again, that's enough for right now. Let me go ahead and take some turns here.
Let's do it.
All right, so let me read these. I haven't played these characters. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Where am I? Legolas is up there.
You're in the Woodland Realm, along with one of our elven buddies.
That's right.
Oh, and when you move, you can take any other figures. You probably said that. I may not.
No, I
have heard
did
you.
not. Yeah.
Yeah, when
Okay.
you move, you can take any other figures with you, other characters,
Okay.
friendly, not bad guys. But
Yeah.
Okay. Are your 4+1 actions, are they split between the two characters you're controlling?
You choose one character to take the 4, and
Okay.
the other character will take the 1.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do... My first action is going to be this action right here. Action once per turn. Gain 1 sneak token from the supply.
I love everything about that.
So I'm taking this token right here, and that's mine now. This is very tight shot, so... Okay. Do that. Okay, second action. I'm going to take 4 with Legolas here. I'm going to do... This is at any time, not an action. Use it on any player's turn. I can spend one of those stealth tokens or symbols to remove one of these guys, the Shadow Troops, from Legolas's location or an adjacent location, or to move one Nazgul from his region to Mordor. Okay, I like that. And then Keen Sight once per turn when Legolas prepares, and again, prepare is discarding a card at a haven and taking the token. I can look at the top card of the Shadow deck.
Oh, that's nice.
So I can look at this. Okay. Well, for now, I'm going to... I cannot muster because I don't have any of the friendship symbols.
Right. This looks like we could potentially...
Could try to take that over, yeah.
We'd have to get the swords, but other people may get some, you know.
I can get a sword, but not until my turn.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's 3 away.
All right, so I did 1. I'm going to walk down the Old Forest Road there for 2, and I'll take that with me.
You're comfortable leaving this haven behind?
I think so.
Okay. All right.
That's 2. I'll walk again down to Southern Mirkwood for 3. And then I will walk into Dol Guldur for 4.
This will trigger a... Oh, no, you do an action to fight. When they move into yours, it triggers a fight. When you move into theirs, you have to take an action to do it.
So that was 4. And then for Frodo and Sam, I'll take 1 action for them.
Okay.
And it's going to be... Where are they?
Right there in the Shire.
I'm going to discard a card and take the token. So that is called preparing. I'm going to discard this. And I will take the ring token.
Frodo likes those ring tokens for some reason. I'm like, Frodo, seriously? With the rings again? What is with your obsession with these rings?
He's into the rings.
My goodness, Frodo.
All right, so that was my 4+1 action. I'm going to draw 2 of these. I get that. And I get that. And then I'm going to do this. Okay, that's the final step. Draw shadow cards.
Yep.
The amount of shadow cards is based on the threat rate that begins at 2. Here's how this works. I'm going to flip this card over here to the resolve, and we are going to check the back of this card. It has either a banner at the top or this. It has a flag at the top or this banner at the bottom. If it's a flag at the top, then I resolve the top of this card. If it's the banner at the bottom, I resolve the bottom of this card, okay? So banner, flag at the top here means that there's going to be a march. These guys are going to march in on us. It says they're going from Dunland to Helm's Deep, following this ropey orange arrow. So Helm's Deep is here, and so the way it works is we work our way backwards through it, like there, from Dunland, and if we find any guys, then they advance. But we make sure we work our way back so that we don't group them up. Now, if they had marched in on any group of good guys, then they would trigger a fight. They roll dice and, kind of wipe each other out. So that's my first one. Second card then is the bottom, as you see here, and it says we put out one dude right here in Moria.
He was up there, wasn't he?
Moria's up there. Here you go. And then it has an ability, so we do that stuff, which is move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, there's 2 already in this region, and the Nazguls sort of just are anywhere in the region. There's 1 up there.
This is the next closest.
That's the closest. It's going to move in once, and then the next closest is either one of these 2, this guy or that guy.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So this guy would get closer here. That guy would get closer here or here. We have any of those choices available to us.
Do we know which way that maybe you want Frodo to head eventually?
Oh, he's going to be booking it to Mount Doom.
Well, we know that, but is he taking a southern route or a northern route?
He's going to be power walking.
I like that. I like that.
I'm gonna try going through Mirkwood. Nothing bad ever happened.
Where
Where's
is
that?
Mirkwood.
Okay, so I think maybe
Okay.
move him down this way.
Yeah, move
Yeah, that
this
makes
down
sense.
here.
Although these things like to fly for some reason.
Yeah,
It's like,
they'll
you've got
move
wings
around.
doesn't mean you have to keep moving towards us, right?
Take your
That's it. So
time.
that was 2 cards. Discard them, and that's my turn. So now
All
it's
right.
you to take 4 actions with one action
right.
with the other, and all of that.
And really the way we win again is by doing these. So we have to kind of be thinking about, how can we make these things happen too?
Right.
That's the first thing we're gonna.
Okay,
No,
so
no, these
again,
are
it does
any
not
order.
matter. It's
3.
any order,
I
so
see.
let's go ahead and go through them, actually. That's going to
Okay.
help us.
Yeah.
Now that you've kind
Yeah.
of seen a turn, we can talk about that, okay? And if we
Sounds
lose,
good.
it's because my first turn was a teaching turn.
That's correct.
Okay, so this one here, we have to challenge Sauron. And the way it works is we're going to complete this if a character, one of our characters, spends an action in North Ithilien, which is right here, when you have at least 2 of the Rohirrim troops. These are these guys. If you have 2
Brown?
Elven troops.
You pointed to Brown? Okay.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Rohirrim are the mounted people here, the horse people. The Rohirrim, 2 brown, 2 Elven troops, which are the green, and 3 Gondor troops. Right here, the blue. Okay, Gondor likes to call for aid. So if we have all that, 2 brown, 2 green, 3 blue, right here, you take an action with all of them there, boom, you complete this. And again, this sort of give you a pictorial description of that.
Right.
When completed, you're going to do a couple of things, and then this gets flipped face down, and that's done. That's one. This one. It is going to be... Oh, we forgot to do is a couple of extra dudes in Isengard.
Oh, that's right. There's a couple
Where
of
is
setup
Isengard?
steps. Isengard's right there.
There you go. There you go, Isengard. Okay, this one. There's 3 elves locked right there. We can't use them yet. When we complete this card, we'll get access to those elves. And to do that, we need to, as an action, a character has to be in Rivendell and spend 3 friendship symbols while there's at least another character there. Okay? When you do that, then these troops become available. We're going to gain a hope, and somebody there's going to gain a friendship token from the supply. And then we flip it face down. This one over here is going to be around this region in Isengard. Right here in the middle, yeah.
All those bad dudes there.
Whoa.
So basically, this is going to be completed if both of these things are true. Isengard is a haven. That means we need to kill these guys and then flip this from a shadow stronghold to a haven.
3 swords to do that.
Thank you.
Right. And then also if Rohan, which is this region in here, is free of troops, shadow troops, which it is right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
If both of those things are true, this is complete. All right?
All right.
All right.
So,
kind of-
Angela, pick which one of those 3 you want to complete on this
Yeah,
turn.
right here.
You got this.
Make it work.
Make it work. I can't complete anything this turn, but I think we can work towards
Okay,
the
all
second
right. Well,
one.
I guess.
All right.
Yeah. Because I'm Merry and Pippin, and my specialty is gaining friendship tokens.
I
so
love that.
Oh, perfect.
That's really good for that one.
exactly, and since we're here, we're relatively close to that region.
I love it.
So I'm thinking that my first action would be gaining a friendship token.
Okay, very nice.
You
There
can
go.
decide whether you want. Do you know which one you're taking your 4 actions with or not?
I think I'm taking 4 actions with Merry and Pippin,
Okay,
so
got
I
it.
can start moving that way.
You sure can.
Should I take?
The only
Well, if
Yeah,
you move with Frodo and Sam,
Yeah.
then it doesn't matter if I trigger a move or if they get pulled along with somebody. If
to do a
they
search.
travel,
You do
then they're looking for me. And
we're
so
in a bad.
let me go ahead and explain how that
Yeah.
works. If you happen to pull
Okay.
me right now with your move or if I move, doesn't matter. Here's how it works. The place we're going into, let's say you went from the Shire to Bree. We would check how many shadow troops are there. In this case, none. We would pick a die for each shadow troop that's in there. And again, right now, that's none. But then, on top of that, you had 1 for every Nazgul in that region. That would be 3.
Three.
Okay? Then we take all these and we roll them into this dice tower here. We're going to do it right now just for the sake of the explanation. This is not canon. Oh, that's a great roll. Can we keep that roll?
Yeah, can we need to...
Do you want to switch it over
Switch.
here? Or?
Yeah, let's switch it. There you go. All right.
Sorry.
That works. That's a good one.
There we go. That's
All
a
right,
great
so
roll.
that is a fantastic roll, but let's pretend it wasn't quite like that. If you get a blank, that's blank right here. That's fantastic. If you get one of these, you lose one hope. If you get one of these, then one of the wraiths in there, one of the Nazgul, is going to go back to Mordor. And if you get this side, then you also lose a hope unless you're in a haven.
Okay.
Okay? You can also, and you'll notice this on the back of one of your player aids, by the way, anybody who is there can, and then after that roll happens, spend the rings to re-roll one die per ring spent.
And that ring can come from a card or a token?
That's right.
Okay.
It just has to be somebody there.
Okay.
So that's why I think we need to pull some of the Nazgul away first
Okay.
before a lot of traveling is going to happen in there.
And what's nice about having battles too is that draws the Eye of Sauron, which also you don't want him in the same. You don't want the Eye of Sauron in the same region that Frodo is in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's cards that can make bad things happen if he is.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Then I would just move myself.
Okay.
I mean, I just move Merry and Pippin.
Sure.
So that's my first action.
Yep.
Second action, one step.
Mm-hmm.
I can take this person.
You could take me with
Aragon.
you. I mean, sure. I mean, I don't. Yeah, because I think I want to go this way anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll
Okay.
come along with you.
Fine.
I'll come
Yeah.
along with you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Step number, action number 3,
Mm-hmm.
and action number 4 will be traveling together.
Let's all go to Rivendell, or maybe you want to go to Holland. I don't know.
Holland is gorgeous this time of year.
Right.
The only
We're
problem
supposed to go to Rivendell, right?
Oh,
that
for that
action.
one,
We're going to
yes.
Rivendell,
Yeah, yeah, and you've got one of the heart tokens already.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, let's
Okay.
do it. That's fine.
Let's do it.
And also, if for some reason a search, the reason why we're laying them down is just for the camera, by the way. If there's a search here, I do get a re-roll one of the dice
Oh,
if
cool.
I'm in that area. So,
Okay.
I see.
all right. So that was 4 from Merry and Pippin. Now you have 1 from, is it Eowyn?
Eowyn, yeah.
Yeah.
Elwyn.
By the way, the tokens and the cards are being shared by your characters. So
Okay.
Merry and Pippin gaining that friendship token just means you as a player have it. It could go to Eowyn.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Elwyn, maybe can we muster troops at Elwyn's location? Oh, we can't because it's not a stronghold.
You can muster. No, you can still muster troops there if it is a place that makes new troops. You could not prepare, which is what they call discarding a card and making a token.
Right.
But here, which is where you are, you could do that.
But you'd have to spend the tokens that we're kind of needing to.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I would just move then. Move somewhere maybe.
And who are you looking at? You're looking at doing Eowyn?
Elwyn.
Oh,
There it is right there.
And she
Yeah.
also, we didn't mention this, but there's a different kind of card you can get outside of these types of cards that have the region.
Right.
There are event cards, and actually it just happened
nice.
that you had 2, and you can play those at any time on your turns. They're sometimes, sometimes they're in action, I guess, but these are not. And so I'm sure
Yeah.
you've looked at those to see if it's
Yeah.
something we need, but maybe at a certain time you'll do that.
Yeah. I don't think we need them right now.
Good. All right.
So
You have 1 more.
yeah, maybe we can move Elwyn somewhere.
Yeah, and you can take the troops with you and,
Yeah.
do all
I'll tell
that
you on my
stuff.
next turn, I'm
Yeah.
going to muster an elf here because I don't
Yeah.
have to spend any hearts to do it.
Right,
If I-
Arwen, right?
Oh, nice,
Gets to
okay.
do that for free, right? For an action, but
For an
no,
action,
don't need
right.
the friendship. Yeah, I think marching is a good idea.
Okay. Let's go marching towards that way.
You want to go here to the forest?
Yeah.
Take this,
Yeah.
take that. There you go.
That's my turn.
That's it. So
All
now you
right.
got 2 of these cards. There's your 2 cards. You'll reveal them. Okay, they're both
Oh,
good.
that's good. Another
Nice.
heart.
Another heart.
Very
I'll
good.
move you this way a little bit. that's
Okay.
okay, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, of course not.
You could switch the player aid.
Yeah,
and
because
your,
as long as you get
yeah.
the players where you can see them, they don't have to be on camera.
Perfect.
Look at that. All right. Yeah, that's good enough.
All right, and then bad stuff's going to happen.
I don't like
Two
that
of
part.
these.
Okay,
Here we go.
we're
So
doing
it's the bottom. So one in Moria.
Just here
Moria's
again.
Up there. Here you go.
Man.
And then it says,
Eesh.
deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye.
Oh no.
Oof.
Okay,
Oh.
so there we
Nice.
go.
That's terrible.
And
Yeah.
that's that. That stays there. And then one more, and this one's the top. So it's going to be a march from Isengard to Helm's Deep, which is not very far to Isengard, Helm's Deep. So we go there, we go there.
They
All these people
all
go
come out of
here.
Isengard.
Well, that's good. It wasn't one of our things to make that a.
Isengard,
Yeah, but we
right?
also need
Yep.
Rohan free of troops.
Right.
So we have to kill them all anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Well, we have one troop there.
We have one troop, and that's
Yeah.
actually dangerous because
Oh
We can
yeah.
go in
it
there.
could easily
Safe
be
haven.
taken.
Yeah, that's actually like pretty perilous right
That's
now.
really, yeah, we
no.
need to
If
try
they
to-
march again, we are going to lose Helm's Deep. And I don't know if you guys know, but losing Helm's Deep, that's bad.
Not good.
Okay, I read it in a book once.
Yep. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I don't know if I'm going to take the 4 with yet, but I know I'm going to take at least one action with Arwen. We'll just go ahead and muster in there. Let's bring one of our elves
Okay, it's right
buddies.
Do you want to move your stuff over, Mike?
Oh.
I think we're still trying to get that stuff. Oh,
I didn't
they
see
took
it.
off.
Sorry.
Never mind. They,
Was it going this way, maybe?
I don't remember. I think they moved on. Sorry.
All right. Okay. So let's think what else we want to do. We want to start. We got to start punching people. Actually, and Aragorn's a better battler, so I'll take my one action. My one action was Arwen. Okay, so that's 1. Two. Man, that's a pretty big stronghold in there. Like,
Why don't you throw those elves at these guys? You could march your way down here and then fight them.
1, 2, 3. I can bring 2 elves down there.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
You want to
I
do
could
that?
bring these over on my turn.
If you want to do
help.
that, then you'd be the one doing the fight, which is fine.
Okay, right. I'm just wondering if. Well, does it matter? Because that would have a combination of troops in there, right? And we need as many troops as possible.
No, it wouldn't matter. If you brought more troops, it would help.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
yeah. So if you bring down and prep, you know, and then I'll come over and actually do the fight. Would that?
Yeah, let's do that. Now, yeah, I think we're fine. Now, if somehow they march into this place, then they're going to immediately turn it into a shadow.
Oh.
But, you know, okay. Do we think they're...
Yeah.
I mean, there's a possibility they can go from Moria to somewhere.
I don't know what the chances
I
are
don't-
of you winning
honestly-
2 against 6. I haven't seen a battle, so I don't know.
I'm agreeing
you know?
with you.
They're
I
not
think you
good.
should
Oh, okay.
come. I think you should come over and
Okay,
add to it.
okay.
So, 1, 2. I started here, right?
Yeah.
Did I want to? No. All right. 3. And then for 4, I suppose I could. I'm not at a haven.
Oh, nice.
I guess what I could have done was for my first action in Rivendell, which is a haven, I could have turned in one of these for a prep,
Okay.
gotten a token, and then my 4th action was down there. And now I'm counting on you, Camilla, to save us before. Well, first we have bad stuff happening, but
You
Yeah.
get the 1 and the 4, yeah?
yep,
All right, here's a couple of cards.
I love everything about cards,
Well,
except for Sky's Dark, and I don't love that.
all right, here we go. So now we have a Sky's Dark, and I'm going to put this in my
Happened
region
on the 3rd
here.
term of the
So we
game.
can take a closer look at it. I'm going to put it right here in my space, and we'll check it out, okay? So Sky's Darken has 4 steps we're going to
is
follow,
not
and it's
good.
going to intensify bad stuff. So
Maybe
This is
gonna be
real.
short.
it's going to, I'm going to just briefly explain them, and then we'll cut back to the board if you want, but it's basically the threat rate's going to go up. If Frodo is where the eye is, we're going to lose some hope. There's going to be new shadow troops that show up, and then we shuffle the discard pile and put it back on top of the deck, i.e.
yeah.
Pandemic.
And we have 2
So,
cards in the discard.
Here we go.
pile.
So, the first one is the shadow grows, increase the threat rate by 1, please. I see you. If the eye is in Frodo's region, lose 2 hope. It is
Oh.
indeed.
That's bad.
That's a
If
lot.
it was not, the eye would move to his region instead.
Okay.
Under cover of darkness, add 3 shadow troops to South Ithilien, which is right here
Okay.
from outside the game. So they go right there. And then lastly, the danger intensifies, where we discard that.
And that's part of the discard?
I think
That shuffles
so, or
in?
just gets set aside, I think. I don't think
So
we'll
it
go
doesn't
through, yeah.
go in.
Yeah.
All right, I'll set that over.
We'll shuffle these, they go back on top.
Oof.
I'm shuffling.
Eh.
Okay, shuffled.
Loopy is really a.
Wait, why are you putting those back?
I thought you said to put them back on top.
No, this is the bad
Oh.
stuff.
Yeah, Loopy
saying
is
I
a
shuffled them
beacon
over,
of hope. Gonna be hopeless soon. Thank you.
Ooh,
Come on, Loopy.
maybe she should have taken him with. Oof, okay.
No, because that would have been bad.
That's
too.
That
even
would've
worse too?
been long. We
Okay,
would've
Mary,
We would have lost
okay.
hope probably either way.
All right, here we go. This one is 1 troop in Moria. Moria. There you go. And then deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. So 1.
Wow.
And if there's no more, then they have to come from the largest group on the table.
Okay.
The largest group. It's going to be everyone.
Everyone
so they're all
goes.
going
They're
in.
all in.
wow.
That's good though. It means they're all like grouped up, right? It's an easy
Yeah,
like.
so basically,
Right, not split
Frodo
focus.
and an elf
Yeah.
They got it.
is in this region.
Jeez.
Yeah. Okay, and then the second one is this Isengard marching on Helm's Deep. Are you kidding me?
What?
We're done.
All right, so these guys are marching
wow.
in here.
No, like we're literally one away from losing.
All right, there we go. And now
There's a battle.
there's going to be a battle, and also shift the eye to Frodo's region. I think we might lose.
I think
actually,
we might
right
lose
now.
right here. Yeah.
Oh no way! I didn't even get the chance to go.
All right, let's see. So Isengard, they marched in there. Do I finish the card and then the combat? I think I do the combat
I would
first.
think so.
All right, so the combat is going to be the
miracles.
bad guys in here are going to roll one of these dice for every troop in there, up to 3 dice.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and do that. There's no one there, no one of us there, so we're not going to be able to affect this fight.
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna move this so they can see it. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll do it slowly. Hey. Okay.
Okay. All right, so
I did good.
that's good, actually, yeah.
Okay.
So for every
Okay.
red guy, that's those are the
Yep.
shadow guys, we're going to remove one of these.
So 3.
3 of them. For every of the other outlines there, we
Uh-huh.
lose one of our own people.
Okay.
It's not great.
Okay, now we check if the place only has shadow troops and it happens to be
Oh,
a haven, it becomes a shadow stronghold. So we just lost that.
Oof.
And we lose 3 hope. 1, 2, 3. Okay?
What? How do we get hope back?
Okay, I can give us
Now-
some hope back.
Okay.
It's not going to matter. At the
Yeah,
bottom
yeah.
of this says,
Oh.
Oh, no.
shift the eye to Frodo's region. If it's already there, roll a search. So let's show the other type of rolling, okay?
Hey.
So the other type of rolling goes like this. Again, I kind of explained this already, but basically where Frodo is, every troop in there, which is none, and then 1 for every Nazgul, of which there are 9, right?
Yeah.
Up to 7 dice.
Okay.
So the worst
Limited supply
possible
at
roll
least.
you can have is 7, right?
Right.
And we have that, yeah.
All right.
You might have to do like 3 at a time. I wonder if you can dump them all in there. I don't know.
Oh,
We'll
oh,
find
they're all
out.
going. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Hey, that's
All
not
right.
bad. There's a couple blanks.
All right,
Yeah,
so
Yeah, I think that comes good actually.
let me see here.
If it's a tree, it loses hope.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a tree symbol is losing
Da-da-da.
hope.
Oh. Well, there's 2.
Then we're dead.
Okay.
Whenever a
No,
search is
we're just hopeless,
rolled,
okay? Come on.
We're dead.
whenever search is rolled, spend that to ignore. I don't have that symbol, so I cannot spend it. So it would be the 2 symbols means 2 of these would go back to Mordor,
Like how you're going
and the other 2 symbols then would be we lose 2 hope,
Yeah.
and we're done.
All right.
Let's do it again.
We're
from
doing
the
it
top.
again.
On the top. All right. Keeping our cards and everything.
All right.
Okay.
Do you know how to reset this deck?
No, we'll reshuffle the cards.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I don't know. That's going to be up to you to decide how we're handling cards and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to reset the deck.
Okay.
You guys make sure you have your characters.
Yep.
Got the
Help me clean up the
characters.
board.
Yep.
Do you want me
and
to
I'll do the deck of cards.
Same as, do I separate all these out so you
Yeah, I have
do
to
them?
do
Okay, that's
it
what I
all,
figured.
yeah.
I'll work
And
on
then
that
the,
if you want.
So basically, we have to get these back to where it starts.
There you
So
go.
there's
Thanks.
2 in that one.
Oh man, these 2 were like almost back to back also.
Oof.
We weren't surviving.
not good.
But all the events stay in.
Yes, the events
Yep.
can stay.
Can I have your
Those
two
two
events,
events.
Angela?
Sounds
And
good.
all good. I'll get that shuffled out.
3.
Oof.
Only 2 here.
Oof.
Only 1 here.
Like how Jacob's like, someone has a power to re-roll. I don't think the re-rolling would have. Appreciate your hope,
I also
Jacob.
had to be there for that to work.
Okay.
1, 2.
I just shuffled those upside down. Dang it. I'll just go like this. You feel free to use any other camera right now. They don't need to see this.
Nothing to see here.
You're cutting my player area, aren't you? You know what? Joke's on you.
Okay, they're 5, 5.
2 to each
and 5, so that's
sorry,
good.
2 to each person, I assume.
Yes.
3 piles, 1 in each. How's
4
that?
piles, I think.
4. Okay.
A Shire. This is not. Oh, it is there. Okay.
This 5 in here.
Oh, because the top pile has nothing? No. Yeah, I need to know how that
One
goes.
there, one
Yeah,
there,
4
that's right.
piles is
And that.
Oh, I did it anyway. One of them's
I think
upside
that's
down.
back right. I think Ern was in Riven.
Yeah, introductory
Where's
difficulties.
Legolas? I think he was in the Woodland.
I'm
Realm.
listening.
Introductory difficulty is 4 piles.
Yep.
Standard difficulty is 5 piles.
Good night. What is Joey cackling about behind the
No.
camera?
Extra playthrough unlocked. I like that.
Oh, I didn't see that yet.
This is.
All right, well, shuffling upside down, unlocked, being
Where's your
obnoxious.
screen
These are like
go?
almost every other card, so it's a good shuffle.
That's good.
Thanks. All right, 2,
Okay, these are my
2,
2 cards, okay.
2, and then 4 piles.
Yes.
Got it. I'm on it. I'm gonna take that
And
roll
then I
out of
need to
there.
do these randomly again.
Still 2 more of these.
I'm not going to do it. Normally, the Sky's Darken cards, you need to hide them and randomly do them. There's way more that are needed because they do have a location listed.
Okay,
We only saw 1. I'm not going to worry about
right,
it. I don't
because it
have
could
them
just
handy.
as randomly do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
there's
right.
1 green I still need to place.
There's 1 small pile. Do you know if that goes top, bottom? Does it matter?
1 short by 1 card.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I think it's on the bottom.
Okay,
Right there.
But it doesn't
whatever
matter.
works in our benefit.
Okay, Rivendell, yes. Weather
I'll ride the
Hills,
dice
yes.
tower. You're not as funny as you think. We could have made the Lord of the Rings a novella.
Laugh it up,
Short-
funny boy.
Short story, maybe.
So funny. Did everyone? Oh, you did all the movements
I think
and all
I
that.
did.
Okay.
I hope I reset.
All
it.
right. Cool.
All right, here we go.
Extensive shuffling.
This time, let's do the original, the real rule for who starts the game. The basic rule is first time you play, just let Frodo and Sam start.
Yeah.
That player. The real rule is whoever has the largest number on a card. That's what those numbers at the bottom are for. Plus, it's trivia.
What do you guys got?
400.
Oh, you have 400. Okay, I've got 105.
I have 3,019. So I'm thinking it's
What
me.
is it? What is it?
Mordor.
No, like, what is the trivia?
Mordor. Oh. Of the Third Age, the year the War of the Ring reached its peak.
There you go, the War of the Ring.
So I have a year.
In the Third Age, in the year
You guys,
3081.
you guys are dealing with like number of troops and number of rings, and I'm like a year.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, you're
3,019.
first.
Oh, cool. That works out well. So we're just going in
does.
player
You got a
order from
turn.
the first game. Cool.
What's in your player area is really, like, that's a very good look for it.
Is that? Did I look good? Yeah.
was good.
Okay, nice. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. Cool. Nice. All right. Let's see.
Oh, wait.
Nope.
I'm not
Oh.
done setting up.
Okay, I was
1, 2,
wondering
3,
if that
4,
needed to be-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yes, let's
Also,
make sure.
extra troops.
We put
2 in Isengard.
That's right.
More than normal.
2
2 in
Isengard.
Isengard, which is.
There should already be 1, actually, so it
Oh,
should be
yeah.
3.
Yep.
Didn't we put?
Why is this guy here?
We put some extra ones out. Do we need to?
We. No, I may have missed something, but I tried to get it back to where it was.
1. Nothing here.
No.
Right?
No,
okay.
it needs to have a little, like,
Yeah, I was just making sure that was the only one that didn't. That only has 1. You said 2 extra. So
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it's
Okay, and then 1 here.
2, 1, 2, 1,
Yep,
1.
there you go.
Is that guy there? 1.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Umbar is down here somewhere.
Okay. What happens there?
Here, just
Am I
put
putting
another
1?
1, yeah.
Okay.
Rune over there somewhere.
Got it.
Nern over there.
Got it.
Moria is somewhere right there. Dunland is somewhere right
Got
there.
it.
Nern over there again.
Ooh.
Dol Guldur right there, and another one there.
Where?
Same place.
So,
I just-
okay.
I gotta say, in that first game, the MVP was Camilla, 1,000%.
You did the best out
She
of all
did
I
the
of
best.
them.
did. That's
out
true.
of
I
all
felt, you know what? I'll wear
All
that
right.
crown with honor. Cool. I got no idea. I was gonna fight last
What
time,
do you
and
mean?
now I'm not.
You've had time to prep.
Yep, we've got the same, objective, so.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be a 5. Should I go just fight in Isengard? I mean, I like fighting. No.
Sorry,
If you want to
Oh, yeah.
fight, yeah, because you've got,
Yeah, I have-
bring some people with you.
looping.
and-
I have Eomer. Eomer, who's a good fighter. So first, I'm going to use my. Can I use my +1 first?
You can use the one first.
Sure,
The one. Okay,
totally.
I'll use
Sorry,
it.
it's not a +1, by the way.
It's kind of
it's like
a weird
4
way.
actions and
And
one action.
Okay. I will use Gimli, and I'll do a gain 1 fighty token. I don't know what that does, but it's got fighties. So.
Okay, so the tokens, generally speaking, here's what they do, okay? Friendship. You're going to spend it to muster. And you're going to spend it for abilities sometimes, okay? Stealth. You're going to spend it while traveling to avoid research, and you're going to spend it sometimes just to travel on the board. Especially to get into Mordor, you're going to need a whole ton. Valor. You're going to spend it 3 of them together when you're capturing one of these places and turning it into one of
Okay.
ours.
That's important.
Plus, during a fight that you started, after the die roll, you can spend the swords to eliminate the little red dudes above and beyond the die roll.
Oh, y'all, I'm taking them all
And
out.
then
We're good.
resistance, which is the ring, you can spend them to re-roll the black dice, and you can spend them to re-roll the combat dice.
Okay.
But you got to be there.
Yep.
Okay.
You gotta be there.
All right.
You gotta bring
So that's
your
good because I
axe.
used Gimli to get one, but the pool of tokens are communal in my players.
For your player.
So
your
now when I
your
switch to
cards and
Eomer,
Eomer has access
He's
to
fighting.
that.
He's gonna be. He can use that if
He
needed.
can
I love it. I
chop and
love
chop.
it because I'm pretty confident this is Eomer, and so I'm gonna go.
You can tell on the little thing in the bottom left there. Yeah.
Yep, I could if I wanted to.
All right. Well, look, you do you.
So I'm going to go. I'll only have 2 to their 3, but that's not too bad, right?
You could also go
'Cause I can't-
1. No.
Yeah, I can't get this one.
2, 3, fight.
No, that takes a card if you wanted to go.
But I was planning on going 1, 2, 3 fight. I just can't get this one also is what I'm looking
No,
at.
you
I can't.
can't.
So I'm just going in with 2. But that's fine,
That's all
right? 2 to
right.
3.
You got
I got some
2,
tricks up my
3.
Oh, what's he wearing? Let's see. Cloak? All right, let's see. Wait.
boy.
Hold on.
Oh, boy.
That was something like that. Once per turn, when Eomer does actions, he may do 1 bonus travel action. So I could go 1 bonus 2, 3 fight.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So is it okay that I reset then?
Yes.
All right, just making sure. So you guys
Yes.
whoa-ed me. All right.
Whoa.
Whoa. Do you want to go?
Sure. For emotional support.
Okay. I appreciate
Well, yeah, I mean, because also we do need to clear that
Yeah,
out
and
and
that
turn it
puts
into
you-
a.
Okay.
Hopefully, we don't have to spend any of your swordy swords, but we'll find out.
All right. So I'm going to go 1
Mm-hmm.
bonus 2.
Oh, jeez, you just knocked
Oh.
There
over.
shouldn't be 2 of those there.
What?
Go ahead, keep going.
Oh, okay. 4 up here. We're all up here.
Yay.
Yay.
One up there, Mike, right here.
Here,
Okay,
God,
perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was that. And
Now you want to attack.
what is the don't make me embarrass myself.
Rohirrim is the
Oh, here.
brown, guys.
The brown? Okay, so if he has at least one of the brown troops, the Rohirrim troops are present when it's rolled, ignore the loss of 1 friendly troop.
I love that
Nice.
everything about it. That's
So I also have
fantastic.
that bonus going into this.
That is fantastic.
So I'm rolling.
Okay, so here's the way this works. You can roll up to 1 white die per troop, friendly troop there.
Yes.
You can choose to roll fewer because the dice can be deadly to our side too. Okay?
And the stats on that are
I think I have a
Sugarfoot.
special ability for Eowyn. If Eowyn is present when a battle is rolled, I think I am,
Yeah.
remove 1 Nazgul in her region from the game. For each of that die, a certain die.
Okay.
Do not lose 2 friendly troops. That's fantastic.
So I'm also
happy
the
I came
MVP
along.
of
We
this
just
game,
won
right?
the game.
That's right. Don't
I
make
hope
me
I get a
last
turn
player.
before you guys win.
All right, so I will roll all three
Roll all
then because
three.
we need that.
Roll all
and
three.
then I'm doing 3 of these because there's 3 bad guys.
No, that's a
Nope.
completely different thing.
Cool.
Okay.
So what am I doing? Just this?
Yes.
Three
Oh,
of those
got it.
bad
Okay.
boys. Here we go.
All right, 3 of these bad boys. We got lots of tricks up our sleeve. That's
That's terrible.
That
awful.
could not be worse.
Okay.
Wait, what they say about re-rolling? There's some re-roll
I just
card.
told you can spend the rings to reroll.
Yeah, I don't have that
wow.
one. Okay,
That wipes out all 3 of our guys and nothing else
cool.
happens.
Well, I
Wow.
ignore one friendly loss of one friendly troop. I
Okay.
lose.
Okay, so,
Okay.
So we're
you
keeping
guys
one.
don't have any rings among you, right?
No,
No,
I don't.
I can
Okay,
kill
well,
off 2
you
of
can
theirs,
also
but that's
discard-
it.
So you'll lose 3 people, but you're ignoring 1, right?
Yes.
So we're losing 2 of these Rohirrim.
Yep.
They're dead.
Okay, well, I tried.
Now you guys could spend swords
Yeah,
to wipe out the shadow troop.
I only have 2. I
You
could
can do that if you want, or you can not.
Is it worth it?
I
Probably
think
to get them
so.
down
You
because we
didn't
need.
get a turn
we
last
need-
week.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
I said and we need that,
Make
so I'm
the
going
best
to
of this one.
discard
Angela's
that.
going to be
and 2.
potentially able to.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but maybe even. I don't know. You need
And
swords
depending on-
to turn it back into a haven, but
Right, but depending on what all this is, I mean, that's pretty close to a goal up there too.
it's getting
right.
ready.
It
So,
is.
Yep.
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Well, now we
think-
know what
1, 2,
happens
3, 4,
when
and
Camilla
bonus.
takes a turn.
Okay. Okay. Come
We
on.
lose all our troops.
Okay. So I have. Oh, now I have a ring.
Oh, that's helpful.
Good. And I
Last
have.
turn.
Oh, now I have 2
Oh,
rings.
she's lousy with rings all of a
All
sudden.
right, here we go.
We're doing
Bad
the top.
stuff. So it's going to be Rune marching in using the orange one on Woodland Realm.
Rip, 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 rip. We're good.
All right.
Okay, well, Rune advances.
Oh,
You
yeah.
work your way back, don't forget.
I beg to differ.
And then this one is going to be the bottom. Dol Guldur gets 1. And it's up there somewhere, yeah. And then it says shift the out of Frodo's region. If it's already there, roll a search. This is what the black dice
Got
are
it.
for.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the search is going to be troops where he is plus Nazgul. That's 2 Nazgul, no troops, so 2 dice.
Lose a
My
hope.
bad. Do you want to put the dice tower back over there?
No, it's fine.
Just saying, maybe.
Lose a hope.
You should let me roll.
Two hopes.
Okay, let me see
not
here.
rolling.
The other one, I think, is this.
Frodo says.
Maybe it is.
One's.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh yeah, the other one is putting
Search
up.
is rolled. You may spend that to ignore the
Okay.
same
Nazgul
number.
back.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
We lose a hope in one of
Okay,
these,
here
go
we go.
back
I'm going
to
to discard
Mordor.
this
Okay.
to ignore that.
I love it.
Nice.
And then, yes, the Nazgul then bounces to Mordor.
I love everything about it.
I need that
Awesome.
place empty so I can skedaddle.
Yes.
Done. That was 2. It's me.
It's a you.
Okay, Legolas. What is
Can't
your
Legolas
deal?
like shoot arrows across
Yeah,
the
right?
entire board?
You'd think so.
I want Legolas to shoot all 5 of those.
Can I see what? Wait, where is he at?
Oh, why is he here?
Yeah,
looking
why is my
for?
Gimli not on the board?
Gimli's dead.
Where's he
Gimli
go?
supposed to be?
He was up here last time. Yeah, he is right there.
Okay.
He's
And
dead.
flat. Okay, so that I just want to make sure that symbol is that symbol, right? That kind of
Yes.
location. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to piece together.
That is where you summon, hire,
Yeah.
whatever, recruit, muster the dwarves.
Okay.
Yo.
Yeah.
And that's what the gray guys either dwarves.
Okay.
Are. They're dwarves.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can get some of those out.
Okay, so what am I doing here? There's Legolas up there.
Is that green guy? I'm sorry, green. Gray guy at the corner out there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry.
so Legolas
all right.
is gonna. Maybe he should go help in Rivendell then.
Let's go. Of course, he'll have to spend a card if he goes this way.
Yeah. So I'm gonna muster where I am because he could do it once. Well, no. He doesn't have that. No, my ability is walk silently, action once per turn. I can gain one of these stealth tokens
I love it.
from the supply. First action.
Love it.
You're having him go to Rivendell. Okay.
Second action. Once per turn when Legolas prepares. Am I at a haven?
You
Yes, I
are
am.
at a haven.
Look at the top card of the shadow deck. I'm going to prepare with that. That means I get the ring. And I get to look at the top card of the shadow deck. I assume I also then get to look at the bottom of the next card, the back of the
I
next
think you
card.
have to, yeah.
Okay, it's going to be near Harad, marching in on Eberor, which is way up there,
Oh my god.
following the green arrow.
Oof.
It's going to be like this. So these
Okay.
guys are going to end up there.
Wait,
These guys,
it's the green arrow, right? Or is it the blue?
sorry, it's whatever that color is.
It's
Okay.
blue, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
What green arrow are we talking
That's
about?
Green.
green. This
That's
is
blue.
blue.
Yeah, that, there,
Okay.
there, there.
So
I'll do
these
language
go on
like
the
that.
blue.
Yeah, well,
if
do
we-
that, yeah.
don't
No,
do
I
it
thought you
yet,
just said
but-
do it.
No, because we haven't decided if we're keeping
I'm
that
looking
card.
at this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just letting you know one of the two
Yeah.
things we're doing is that they'll march.
Yeah.
Okay, that was 2 actions. For my third action, I'm going to move down.
Taken with?
Yeah. Do I want to do that? No, I'll leave them.
Because they're coming in here.
I could leave them there, I suppose. Yeah, and then I'll do... I'm going to go across, but leave him behind. 1, 2, I did 3. I did 4. I'm done, and now I get 1 with Frodo and Sam.
Forfeit. Is there a forfeit action?
Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. He is going to travel.
Oh, there's only one.
Yeah, so I'm going to travel. Do you want to come with me? I'm going to
Sure.
go down here.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to travel right here. And then if I put on a cloak, then there is no roll.
No, sir.
Oh, nice.
But for 1, I'm going to risk it. I want that cloak to cross the mountains
No
later
risk
on.
Got it.
No biscuit.
So 1 single die.
Of this one.
We want
Yeah.
the blank side.
I got you,
All
Mike.
right, let's get that blank side.
My bad.
Okay, that's
All
loss
right.
of a hope.
Okay, well,
Let's hope.
again, we can always give
And I am
somebody else
done.
the dice tower.
You just
I'm gonna draw.
basically
Somebody
just
else can
killed
take it.
1/6 of us.
One of those, and then 2 of these. So we already know what this is. They're going in there, and these guys go in here. And then the next one is going to be 1 new troop in Moria. And move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. This is the closest, which becomes closer. The next would be this one
Or
or
that
this one.
Wait, which way are you heading?
I'm going to come down, I think, so I'm going to take this guy up here. Okay, that was 2. I am done.
Beautiful.
All right.
Okay. So there are 2 things I can do. I
We-
can.
if we get to my turn,
Yeah.
we're already better than last time.
I agree. It's not
Yeah, I was
going
going
to
to
be
say,
hard.
yeah.
It will not be
Fingers
hard for that
Yep.
to happen.
We survived 1 round. We'll
Yep.
be
Yeah.
good.
We can either try taking this out, because when I master troops in this location, in Rohan's location, I can do it for free.
Ooh.
Or, like last time, we can go back this way to prepare for the next, for this go. What do you guys think?
If we try to take out that troop again, then I'm there and I can start getting the swords that we need in order to make that the yellow location. And I'm totally butchering the theme in that, but I don't know what everything's called. Sorry.
What are
So-
you talking about?
Haven?
Because we had to have this to be Haven, right?
Yeah.
Right. And so by taking that out, that gets us a little closer, and then I can get the swords to start trying to make that a Haven.
Yeah.
I also, because I'm there, you'll ignore the loss of 1 friendly troop, which the worst side of this die, there's 1 side that loses 2. But that's also, it's only 1 side of the die that we're fighting against.
Well, that character's good when that happens with
Yeah.
Eowyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we don't lose any, and we get rid of one of them permanently from
But
the
there
game.
has to be one,
There has to be one
Yeah.
in that area.
Yeah.
and there isn't.
No.
So,
Be 1-1, I'm sorry.
one
Oh.
Nazgul.
Nazgul.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
There's also, don't forget the actions for passing cards. You can do the fellowship action.
Yeah.
So like you and I right now, Merry, Pippin, and Frodo and Sam are in the same place. And
You
the
want-
region is
yeah.
a region that you have a card for, so for 1 action you could pass that. Or I could give you 1 if I happen to have 1 of those.
I have this card. I think it would be perfect for you because you have
Yeah,
Frodo.
because I'm going to be traveling a whole lot. So that's
Right.
1 action with them.
Okay, so maybe I will do more actions with Merry and Pippin.
Okay.
Since it can start collecting
The
friendship
hearts,
tokens.
yeah.
That's number 1. Number 2 is getting a friendship token. Number 3 is I'll just move myself.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
4, I would keep going this way.
All right.
Right.
Yep,
So
that's good
Fantastic.
stuff. They also have an ability there where they attract the Nazgul,
right.
which is
Distract,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
distract them so
Yeah.
they get them out of Frodo's way, and that's very helpful.
Yeah, exactly. And but it's not on my turn. It's on anybody else's
Oh,
turn.
okay.
It's not
Oh,
an
okay,
action
interesting,
either,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a free
You
action
just
basically.
Spend a friendship token. All right. And so have you done one with Eowyn yet or no?
No.
Okay.
So do you guys think we should fight?
You could fight.
It's
yeah,
not
I mean,
a
you could
terrible.
fight.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, what you don't want to have happen is have a fight where you only have the red guys be left
Yeah.
in one of these places.
that's what really
Yeah.
kills
but
us.
if it's
yeah.
one of their strongholds,
Let's do
It's
it.
okay. All right. That's
So
just
we're
one
rolling
die.
One
Just one
die.
die.
I've got one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Are you kidding?
No,
It is-
that's
it's nothing. There is no. So basically, it's
Wait.
this one.
Wait.
it's not. It's this one,
Yeah. It says if there's a Nazgul,
right? Oh, because there's no Nazgul in that region.
right.
Yeah.
So this is like a blank, basically. Okay.
'Cause I'm in-
now you could spend swords if you had them,
Which I lost on
or you
last
could
turn.
spend a ring to re-roll this.
I think I'm going to spend a ring to re-roll it. Is I can do it because I'm there, right? Even though it's not my
I
turn.
believe so.
Okay.
It's anybody who is
Oh,
in that
sorry.
fight.
I was giving that to you. Yeah. Sorry. All right. Doing it
Let's
again.
go. Come on, let's
I
go.
have to do better. I have to have at least one good roll this
Okay.
game. Okay.
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 Right? Yeah. There we go.
All right, you kill that guy.
Hooray!
You murdered one person.
Ah, we did it.
And then, now we can, unless more troops come in, we can make that a haven.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Which is 3 swords, correct? Am I
3
remembering?
swords gains us 2 hope. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't
As
have
Martha
any.
Stewart says.
She loves havens.
Gots
Yep.
to get the.
Okay, that was all of
Swords.
that. So 2 cards for you.
Thank you. Oh, swords.
Hey!
Hey.
That's fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And then 2 of these.
That's
Here we
not
go.
fantastic.
This is the bottom. Isengard gets a new baddie.
Okay, which is
And
not
then-
great.
What?
And then it says deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye.
Okay. I'll need your help to make sure they don't fall there.
No,
okay.
they already fell.
Okay.
It's
Good
complete
job.
catastrophe.
You're dramatic.
Next
We have
one.
them falling.
This is from near Hara to Helm's Deep. Helm's Deep is right here. It is using the orange arrow, so we're working our way backwards. They go there.
That's going to be a fight.
Okay, and there's a fight there that they trigger. So they roll the maximum dice they can, which is 2.
The black
No, the white.
of the white.
That is everybody wiped out.
Everyone.
Yep.
All right.
Because this one means.
That one means you kill one of ours unless we're at a haven, in which case the haven kind of protects them.
Okay, they had 2 bad guys in there, right?
They have 1. Oh, you're right. My
Oh.
bad. I miscounted
Okay.
that. It's
Yeah,
1
okay.
bad guy, 1 good guy.
Yeah.
And then another good guy, but
But
we're
there's
out
not
of that.
one. Okay.
right?
Got it. I'm going to bring
All
this
right.
down. Because well, we'll see.
Okay. That was it.
Woof. Is it me? It is me. Now, I didn't get pulled along this time, so
Can you, on your turn, give and take a card? Someone at your location, or is it only a give action?
You can give and or take. Yes.
Okay,
The card has to, you have to be together, and the card
Right.
has to match the region.
the region, right? Okay.
all right. I think what I might do, I think this is going to be building up because there's not a whole lot that I can do to get in there right now. So my thought is to go with Aragorn, my 4, go. He must have gotten moved somehow, unless.
Yeah, he brought him down once
Got
and
it.
then left him.
Okay. Are we comfortable leaving 2 empty? I mean,
Not really. I mean, can you summon people? Can you muster people?
I don't
That's-
have any.
That's me. I can summon
that's
there.
you.
I can summon
Why
there.
am I looking over here? I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
over here. I'll let you worry
Yeah,
about you.
I can summon.
You do you, boo.
I can muster there and don't have to spend anything, so I can get a couple of
Okay.
them out.
That's good.
All right. So I think instead, then, what I might do is this. First, do my 1 action with Arwen. I'm going to muster there without having to pay a friendship. So that's her one action. 2, hop on board.
We need those people there, don't we? Maybe not.
We just need to
No,
spell
never mind.
friendship.
It's just 2 characters there. As an action,
two
a character in
characters.
Rivendell spends 3 hearts while another character is there.
Okay, so
Okay.
we need to leave one person.
No, we don't have to leave anybody, but it is Rivendell, so
3. I mean, should I? Do I need to leave a?
is anybody likely to
fella?
march in there? Just follow the arrow back and see how close the troops are, you know?
These would be the closest, right?
Yeah, none of them can get there in
So-
one turn, right?
I don't know. Again, I'm like looking at the green arrow. No, there. These guys would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
5 times.
Okay. Merry and Pippin, I'm going to be going here to fight eventually. Do you have any interest in going along, or are you going a different way?
No, I'm going to Rivendell.
Okay, got
Yep.
it. So I'll just go here and wait to beat up on these punks.
You're
if
out of
they're still there.
actions. Okay,
Yeah, otherwise I would have
you
definitely.
would have done it now. Yeah.
So 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3. I guess I do have an action, right? I started in Weather Hills. I took my one action to muster with her. 1, 2, 3. No, I do have an action. I've got a
should
4th
wail on
action.
some
Oh, I'm wailing on some folks because if I'm present when a battle is rolled, for each of the regular take out a bad guy result, I take out 2 instead of 1.
Oh.
Okay.
So
how many dice would you
all I
like
need
to
is
roll?
one of those.
You do 1 or 2 dice.
I think I'm willing to risk 2.
Okay.
Do you think it's a bad idea?
No, I don't.
I'm rolling pretty well
Let's
today,
do it.
so,
All right,
yeah,
well,
okay.
That just ruined our chances. Okay.
I'm going to pre-roll them. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
And then we roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
That is good. So that's definitely going to take out both of them.
And there is no Nazgul there to kill our guys, so we're okay.
Beautiful.
Do you not do these two?
Right. Only if a Nazgul is there. then do you
Only if
kill
an
2.
Nazgul is there. Okay, nice.
throwing those
That's
in
why
there.
he's like looming over.
That's it.
All right.
got
And
it.
now the Eye of Sauron moves here.
That's right. Actually, it moves first, but I don't think it matters.
Oh, okay.
Why is that? Just so I understand.
Because we
Fighting.
distracted Sauron. Sauron's like, what's happening over
Oh.
there?
Yeah, when we trigger a fight,
Yeah.
the eye gets pulled.
Oh, so like that first turn when I triggered one here and I had that terrible roll, he would have moved there.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I don't think
Okay.
it's affected anything. I just need
Well,
to
I
understand
remember
that. Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but anyway, yes,
Okay.
every time
Okay.
we trigger a fight, the eye moves to watch that. If they trigger
Okay.
a fight, he doesn't.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
So if you would like to give
Give you
me
two cards.
please.
Make them good.
They're not bad.
Okay.
All right.
All right. All right. All
Bad
right.
stuff. Here we go. Umbar
Umbar.
marches into Greyhaven. Greyhaven's right here. It's using this purple
Right.
line, so it's
Oh.
to there, to there,
Okay.
to there.
there.
And so
Okay.
we are going to have a fight.
No, to here. Sorry. Boom, boom.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said purple.
Yeah, no, it switched from
You
this
meant
pink to
pink,
the purple.
okay,
I
okay.
switched. This is going to happen. They're going to roll 1 die against us. Okay, 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Oh, good. I thought at first that because that was close to being.
Yeah,
a-
it's close to being lost, yeah. Okay,
It's a me?
no.
Oh.
Nern to Erebor, which is that light blue arrow. And again, you work your way
Erebor, yep.
backwards.
All right.
Rip, rip,
No!
rip, 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 rip.
No, you're going that way.
Oh.
Right here.
Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Whale.
It happens there. Roll 3 white dice. And that's a good
Oh,
That's a great-
oh, guys, I'm back in the game.
Wow,
two are
that
out.
dude just killed 2.
Yeah.
And then did he lose?
He
No,
did
he's
not because
fine.
it's the
Oh.
it's the
The Nazgul, yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
the one.
You got by that elf.
That elf don't play.
No.
That is Legolas'
All right.
cousin,
That's right.
Legolas.
That was my plan.
Legolas.
All right, so are we still worried about the woodland up there?
We are.
Yes.
So I need to get some troops into there.
Yes.
Is what we need to do.
Good.
Okay.
Yes.
I got this, y'all. I got this. I'm going to, for my 4 actions, I'm going to use Gimli. I can muster twice, right?
You can muster as many times as you
Muster
can pay for.
like a crazy person.
I'm not really sure what muster means. Okay, so I'm going to muster twice, and I don't have to spend friendship.
What?
So I'll put
Like
2.
once per turn or always?
It does not have a once per turn. It just says,
What?
or here, if you go to my player area here, I guess it says, son of
Son of Gimli.
Son of
Gloin.
Gloin. Gimli, son of Gloin.
When he musters in this location, which it is,
Uh-huh.
you do not need to spend that. It's not. It doesn't say once
Wow,
per
it doesn't
turn
say
like
once
this
per
one
turn.
does.
Yes, you can muster there.
Okay.
Go
It's actually the
nuts.
same thing for Arwen's power.
Okay.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Mine is only once per turn.
So I'll
Yeah.
muster twice there. So I get 2 troops.
Okay,
Two
dwarves.
dwarves, the
They're
gray.
gray.
Okay. Now, that means I won't be able to trigger a fight. Also, though.
I would honestly muster again and then move
And
to the
then
woodland
move,
realm with
'cause
a
the-
couple of dwarves.
Okay.
The woodland realm
These are both dangerous.
They
yeah.
might not
Okay.
like it, but they're gonna put up with some dwarves.
Let's do it then. I'll do that, and then I'll move.
You'll,
and that'll be
you'll
that.
leave 2 and bring 2, is that right?
That's what I would do.
Okay.
You okay with that, Camilla?
I'm fine with that. Yeah. Yeah.
Which 2?
No, you're taking the ones I picked. I
want one of each.
These
Okay, one of
dwarves.
each. And then Eomer over here. Should I just try and go ahead and, since my rolls are warmed up now, go ahead and try to take that out?
You mean you
That's
sure?
one, right? You can
Yeah, it's either that
I
or
guess so.
That would bring the eye
you know.
here.
It would. You have a way to kill that person.
I ignore a friendly troop. Death.
Ignore the loss of a friendly
Yeah.
troop.
Okay.
You have you have
I have
swords.
2 swords.
You could guarantee
1,
that kills
2,
my
3,
point.
We really
4.
do want those
Four,
swords.
4 sides of the die would
Yeah.
we got
be
a
successful. Yeah.
33% chance of disaster. Okay.
Yeah. We got this.
Okay, go for it.
So that's the bad one. That's the
Yeah,
one.
which is fine. That's okay.
Yeah,
All you needed to be to fulfill that is no troops. Oh, we have to turn. You have to turn this into a
Shrine.
into a stronghold.
Yeah.
which
Right.
is
No,
3
sorry, into a haven,
Haven,
which
yeah.
is 3 swords, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you just want to re-roll.
Maybe
that.
re-roll.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. The odds are pretty good.
Well, we'll find out.
Okay.
It's both. Okay.
But I
that's better.
ignore a friendly troop loss.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
So
Hello.
perfect.
Nice.
Sorry.
All right, I did it. We did it.
We did it.
We did it. That was
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
You can
move
do
forward,
it.
and 1 a fight. So I'm good.
right,
so I'm
let's
getting
get
my 2
2
cards.
cards.
My
Here we
a
go.
friendship and I have conflicting orders. So I have 2 events now. One is going to help with travel. I can choose location and move everyone there up to 3 times. Not troops. And the other one I just drew is select a location, move all the shadow troops there to an adjacent location or location of your choice, and you don't roll battle for that.
It's
That could
good
be-
when we
So
get
that's
into
good.
Mordor.
Yeah. So that's taking up 2 of my hand slots
Yes,
here,
it is.
but I do have events.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Bad stuff is going to happen.
Okay.
The first one. Isengard is going to march into Helm's Deep, but guess what? There's nobody in Isengard all the way to Helm's Deep.
You already
it's
checked
a
that quick?
Barren. It's
Oh,
right here. It's
nice.
this one.
Oh, okay.
It's the
Because
little
you just
one.
took out one.
That's awesome.
And then Dol Guldur is going to
That's
march
up
in. It's way up there. It's a small one.
Dumbledore.
Nobody
It
there.
marches into Erebor.
From
So it
From right
goes
here.
Is it
this
blue?
bluish. Boom, 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 up there.
Okay, so these 2 go here. Is
Yeah.
that right? Good thing we brought them there.
Yep. And that's that.
Now we could still lose a haven right now
We
Because that,
could. We
because
could.
they're triggering a battle.
even if I'm there.
Yeah, you just get to
1000%.
affect it, but
Yeah.
Okay, no, I didn't mean me personally. I meant like a character there does not count as.
no.
It's still nobody
If
there.
you
It has
use
to
all
be
the
troops.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So they're rolling 2 because they're triggering.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm nervous.
All right. It looks
Okay.
like it's just one of theirs.
Just one of theirs.
I love everything.
Okay.
Ours would be lost, but it's a haven.
Right.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Done.
I got my bad rolls out of the way.
Nice.
We
Yes.
got it.
All right, is that me?
Things are looking up.
It's how you
I'm gonna pass.
Legolas. I like that. That's definitely the key to victory.
Well, Frodo and Sam are like seriously stuck.
They're really stuck. They can't move right now unless you have cloaks.
He has a ton of cloaks.
I do have cloaks. I have a lot of cloaks. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've
Oh my
got
gosh. All right, then I
You've
guess
got
I'll
cloaks.
do
You can
4. I'll do
here.
4 with them
Yeah.
then.
Do
Exactly.
it.
Do it.
Okay, they're gonna go to there for
I'm surrounded
this.
by these stupid.
That's 1.
All right, so you're going here.
Yeah, I'll do there for 1. Okay, then I'm gonna move down here for the next one for my second action. There's no one
Nobody.
there.
So you can do that without spending
It's my
anything.
second action. This is my third action.
There's
This
none
is
in
my
here either.
fourth action.
Yeah.
Can I ask just for my clarification?
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you're checking for the Nazguls, it's the location you're going to, not the one
Yes.
you're moving from.
That's right.
Okay. All right.
That's right.
Yep.
Which is why I didn't go down here, because then I have to deal with him.
Yeah.
It's troops, so if I walk in here, they roll against me.
Okay.
Plus Nazgul.
Got it.
In the
Okay.
whole region.
Understood.
But we've got a
All right.
pretty good, other than the Misty Mountains here.
All right, so that was 4. And now I will
Legolas.
do Legolas, who's got so there. A single action for Legolas. How do I do this? So here's the thing with Legolas: at any time, not as an action,
Yep.
I can spend a cloak and fire off an arrow and take out a warrior, one of their guys, in an adjacent space or in my space.
Okay.
Or I can move a Nazgul from his region back to Mordor.
Okay. Neither of those apply right now,
I
but
could move here
right.
and kill one of these,
Oh,
or I
'cause
could
that's a
move
free
there
action.
and kill one of
Yeah.
those.
Oh, it's a free
The
action.
move is with action. That is free.
Oh.
I'm giving up a cloak to do that. Is that worthwhile? Should I take that one guy with the dwarves out? Up there?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I mean, it saves me an action, but you want to be in the region.
There's also the big group. I could start withering,
That's
way
not
the big
bad.
group.
Yeah, that's not bad. And then I could march down. Actually, I'll maybe try and make some troops with
You
him.
can
and
you can
then-
punch here, bring the eye over here, and then start doing some other stuff too.
Does that bring the eye with you?
No, I mean right now. all
Well, no, I'm
doing
saying
is-
in her turn.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So down. So okay, I'll
Yeah.
do this one then. This is my one action, and then I'm going to do this sure shot ability at any time.
shot. Sorry.
Not an action. Spend this. Remove one from Legolas location or an adjacent location.
Nice.
You got shot in the face with an arrow.
Done. 2 cards. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Here's some bad stuff.
Oh boy.
So
All right.
Not as bad as
the
before,
thread
though.
would go up. It actually already, we forgot to reset
Okay,
it. So
perfect. I see you.
he's not with, but he will move 2
Yep, move it.
in here.
The Rohan.
Add 3 shadow to Holland.
No.
It is over here somewhere.
Holland?
Maybe up there.
Holland is
Right
right here. Right where Merry and
Okay.
Pippin are.
And then the danger intensifies.
Which is this.
Yeah, I was making a nice pile. I was making a nice pile.
Okay, I thought you were about
No,
to
no, it was
shuffle.
like, no, it was getting to be, no.
Agree to disagree.
Okay, all right. Definitely in my head.
All right, here we go. And then after I shuffle this up, we'll still need to do the draw shadow cards.
Yes, we will.
We're doing way better though.
We are. we
Yeah,
are.
I got 2 turns this
We've
round.
gotten.
Like, I'm good.
We're very close to
better.
this.
Yeah.
And we're very close to this.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you guys are looking at those. That's neat.
Oh, that's how you
That's
win.
cool. I forgot about them.
Here we go.
I'm just fighting. I'm like, who can I kill? I'm good. That's my only goal.
All right, one of these
One
guys.
Guldur.
And then deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the eye. Okay.
So-
So in here, 1, 2, and then from the biggest group, which is obviously in here.
Yes.
Okay.
They're in there somewhere.
Luckily, though, you can pop over into end.
That's true. I
Yeah.
can, I can back off and go around them. That's true.
Yeah.
And then this one, which is in Dunland, one of these in Dunland, which is over here somewhere.
All right.
And then deploy 3 from Mordor to the eye.
That doesn't trigger an attack or a
No,
fight,
no,
right?
it
Yeah,
won't.
yeah.
Okay, well, from the largest group, so it's just 3 from in there.
Oh, you just got out of that.
Well, he
mess.
can get right out of it again. But
Okay.
That's a good
forward.
strategy, too.
Yeah.
To kind of make sure you're within one of a different region is probably a good idea.
Because one of these two can actually just go, whoop,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Okay, that's that.
All right.
Because he wouldn't have any search over there.
I could also put on the cloak, I suppose.
Oh, that's true. You can cloak it up. Cloak it up. Until you can. All right, Angela, what are we doing?
So we're gonna finishing one of these.
Yes.
What?
I like that. She's not saying maybe I can't. She's saying we're finishing one
We're
of these.
finishing
Yeah, I like how she says we also.
Okay.
I feel like part of this. Thank you.
All right.
You're definitely part of it. So the first action, moving there. Second action, getting
I
a
love
friendship
it.
token.
Oh.
I think this is a free action, right?
This says as an action.
As an
but
action,
you have
okay.
action, so
I have tons of actions. So 3, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
okay,
Take that card and pop
perfect.
it down here.
Yep.
Okay, that was your third
Got
action
it.
so far. We get them, and let's read the
Go
rest of
into our
this.
supply here, which
Okay.
is great.
Okay, so when
Alright.
completed, put the troops on this card into the supply. Each player with at least one character in Rivendell may gain 1 friendship token from the supply.
Oh,
What?
so that really
Hello.
only.
I will
go.
take one. Thank
Wow,
you.
that's great.
For you. And then it says gain 1
But
hope.
good friendship.
Woo!
Oh,
Arwen was
nice.
just chilling there. She's like, what? Friendship?
Well,
yeah, sure. I'll be
okay,
your
yeah,
friend.
sure.
Why
I'll
not?
join your party.
okay,
Why not?
mhm. I love water horses.
All right, and now, did you take your action with Eowyn yet?
I
You're
actually
also
have
an
one
action
more.
Oh, you
Sure,
have
yeah.
one more from Marion too. Okay.
What should I do? Should I? I can prepare.
What color troops would
Yeah,
come
you could
out?
prepare, yeah.
Yeah, I can prepare and get a token.
That's a good call.
I love it.
Okay. And Elwyn, unfortunately, we are short. Oh, actually, are you here?
Oh, I'm there.
But I mean, do you have a card for Rondor? Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot get another sword to fulfill.
No. Once, it's on my turn, I can give it to you.
Oh,
It says
okay.
once on your turn, when Arwen uses friendship at a haven, the card you give or take does not need to match her region.
Yeah, you can break the matching rule, but only when you're giving.
Only when it's my. No, it says
If
give or take.
Or
If
should
you-
I
Only on your
just give
turn,
it to
I'm
you?
sorry. Yeah.
I give it. Oh no, I give it to you. So on your turn,
Yes.
you can finish that.
because I can get one myself.
Okay.
Yes, so you can give a token. Yeah, perfect. So this counts as 2, right?
You can't give a token.
You cannot give a token. That was
Yeah.
gonna be my question.
Yeah, right. So you can give a card.
Would that help? So
I
you-
can get. I'd
Where are
have
you
2 at that
guys looking
point.
at? I'm sorry.
We're here.
I
It
see
needs to
that.
be Dale. That card can only be passed in Dale.
Where is Dale?
Dale's up there. That
Oh,
region.
it can only be passed
Yeah,
in
you'd
that
have to
region.
have to be a
Oh,
Misty
Dale,
Mountains
okay.
card.
Okay, okay.
But where's the one I got rid of? It's in
Hard wave.
Hard Wave.
Yeah.
It's this.
Okay, even further.
Oh, because you would have switched them. Yeah.
So for this card, do I have to get rid of the Nazgul?
No, the Nazgul are fine. Just
Yep.
troops.
Just
troops.
troops. Okay.
So that's
We need
not
to flip
technically
this.
on that,
No,
right?
no.
Okay, all right.
No, it's
for
just
my
in
own.
there, but
Okay.
There actually
No.
there are no troops in Rohan at this point.
Wow.
I think I can start marching there because when I master troops in Rohan, I can do it for free.
Okay.
Okay, sweet.
Nice, good. And then that'll get some brown out, which will help go towards the challenge Sauron. Okay.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
That's my turn.
2 cards for
Yeah,
Andrew.
they,
All
they
right.
don't like being called brown. They like to go by Rohirrim, but
Oh no.
yeah,
Oh,
get
no.
the brown out.
I need that
yeah.
on the
Sky's darken.
player aid here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I need
Sweet.
a thematic player aid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Increase the
yay.
spread, go
This
back
is
at one.
not good.
All right, so there's that. I see you. He does.
And now he is in your region. Shoot.
Oof.
Okay. Under cover of darkness, add 3 to South Ithilien, right
Okay.
there, of the red guys. I got them. And then danger intensifies, which is very
All
bad
right.
because there's very few.
Did you already
cards here.
move?
I already moved. Yeah.
Okay, it's 3
Yikes.
now. Okay.
Yikes.
Those were back to back in there.
Oh.
There's only 2 cards. They were literally back to back.
Yeah, that was rough. We've had bad draws on that. We did
There
go a
we go.
while on the first one, though.
No, we did.
All right, so this one is going to be Dunland, Rivendell.
Rivendell and
Rivendell is here. Dunland is right there.
Okay, so it
Using-
is the green place. So, da da da. So it's there.
And
And
then
this
that
guy
one
here.
leaves. Okay.
You guys are
They
pretty
will
good.
leave location. Okay.
Yeah.
With good
Okay,
ones. Okay.
yeah, they will. Okay, and then the next one, that's 2, is going to be this.
Dolger.
Doldur.
Okay, put a
Dolger.
guy there, and then the bottom says deploy 3 Nazgul to the eye.
So these 3 come in.
Almost.
Yeah,
All
it's
of them.
basically
Okay.
everybody.
Oh.
All right. We need a giant one.
And then the third card, because we're doing 3 now,
Ah.
is going to be
That's driving me
You're
crazy.
doing great.
Harad is going to be marching.
I feel like they're not all supposed to be
Okay.
together.
I know, right?
Harad.
To Erebor, following that sort of greenish lines.
Okay.
Oh,
and
and near Harad, right here. So
Harad
it's
is right
so they're
there,
going
yes.
this way, so we're going there. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so boom, this goes
Goes
here.
away.
Boom, boom.
Do we do that fight
boom,
first, or we? Oh, we
No,
doubt
we
it.
just keep
everything.
going.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's it.
Boom. Okay.
Okay, and then we do that
Then
fight
we
up
do the
there.
fight. So they
One
do
die.
one.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, yay. I missed.
That's
If there's a Nazgul,
that's
2 good guys. So no.
good.
Nothing. All right.
Okay, that's 3.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, that
It's my
was
turn. Oh my gosh, I feel
I think
unprepared.
it's time for me to dip out of Rohan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Like,
think so.
Whoops.
Go ahead, hot, y'all.
Unfortunately,
I'm walking.
I could get you out of there.
Smuggle me out.
I have 1 sword, so it doesn't do me any good to go to Isengard. I think that's going to be you guys doing that, right?
Okay, Isengard. Yeah. If we can.
The only sword card I have is Aneth Waite, so which is over here. So if someone was in here with me, I can give them a card, but there's not. So Arwen, I can get some more elf troops down here. I can take that out and bring the eye over here, actually. That may help for...
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, pulling the eye away
Yeah.
would definitely help.
Okay, so let's first...
We're not going to get another card for a while. They came up so quickly after each other.
Let's spend 2 musters, 2 actions to put 2 of our elven friends there.
Okay.
Then we're going to, that was 2 actions. Then we're, oh gosh, well, we didn't have any in here at all before.
Yeah, this is good.
Do we do this? Or do I bring them both?
I would not leave it empty, I think.
So do this.
Yeah, I think so.
3, and then we'll roll for there and hope.
Yeah.
For the
Can I
best.
travel with you?
You can, sure.
All right, and so you call the eye,
Yep, call the eye. Hey, look, I'm going to punch somebody. Okay,
and then you roll a die.
yep.
1.
Call the eye and roll a die. Yeah.
That's a
1
good
bad.
roll. That's a
Nice.
good one.
All right.
That wasn't
what
bad.
else you
Now,
got?
that was hers. Now I've got Aragorn. Aragorn has 1. I can bring these troops towards you if you would like. I can go here and bring the eye there and fight, but I might
You'll
lose.
have 1 action, though, right?
I have
With
1
him.
action, so I can't do any of that. I could bring these troops to you if you
If
like.
you start bringing them there, it gets them. We need to get the green over to the north.
That's a good
over
call.
here,
So maybe I should bring
yeah.
the green down.
Yeah, I think so.
There we go.
Because then these blue can be. Oh,
We're all chilling
Somebody
in
who has a
Rohan,
spare
although
character should probably hang out up here, though, because I don't like that these guys basically got past everybody.
and now they're bloop.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could turn some. They could turn some havens up there and do some damage.
If both of those are done, we lose basically because there
yeah,
are 3 every
it would
time
be
that
a big
happens.
hit, right? Just saying, some
I can bring.
character needs to kind of do that.
I can start moving over there.
I can bring Gimli up there too, because he
Yeah.
gets a free travel. So.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was mine. So I got 2 cards.
Okay,
All right.
good.
Pass any along the way, do I? What's that?
I'm in Rohan right now, right? Okay.
Okay,
I now have a couple of swords.
just forget
too.
your hand limit, but you're still good.
Yep.
Here we go. Bad stuff. Moria gets
Nope.
a bad guy.
Oh yeah, Moria gets back. Sorry, I was looking at the
Oh,
top.
okay.
Moria is here.
This is getting scary down here.
You think?
And then move two Nazgul closer to Frodo. That's impossible.
Too
Impossible, they're
bad.
already
So do
there.
we lose hope for that or no?
Select from
Better
those
not.
Time. No.
Okay,
there's
good.
nothing. It doesn't. And then this one
they're losing
is
hope.
near.
Yeah, right? It's like,
That's
you
fine.
can't.
I don't have enough.
And then move two Nazgul closer to Frodo.
Oh, 3.
Dunland.
Didn't
I'm
I
sorry,
say-
that's the top. It's Dunland
Okay.
travels to Grey Havens.
Did we do the bottom of the last one?
We did.
Because we should have shifted the eye. Oh, that's the bottom, not that
Okay.
one. Got it.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, this is an old
Got
discard
it.
pile,
Okay,
sorry.
good. Because I hated everything about that.
And then this one is Dunland. Oh, the thing I was just worried about, actually.
Oh.
There.
Okay, it's only.
To the
No,
Grey
that's not
Havens.
good.
They're marching to the Grey Havens.
Let's say it's
Okay.
a 1. Yeah, okay.
And when that card eventually comes back in, which we know it is,
It's
that's
pretty
-3
quick.
hope.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll go twice before it
Right.
gets there. But
Okay,
yes, I
I'll try to
agree.
run over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get there, but only with one guy. I can
I
pick
wouldn't.
these guys over there,
You have some turns. It's not,
Yeah.
it's not a pressing thing, I think.
but also I have a chance to kill people.
You
No,
do.
we need. This is how we win. This could be how we lose, but that is how we win.
All right,
Okay.
it's you.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
So that's a stronghold up there. Where can I muster?
Any place that has the symbol for
Okay.
the peoples.
So I could muster here,
Yes.
and I'd get okay. Because I'm wondering if I shouldn't. And I need a friendship. I could muster because what I could do is 1 muster, 2, 3,
Catch up.
4, 5. I could muster, and then with 2 guys, get to here or get to here and fight.
Oh yeah.
Would that be worth it?
If
I
certainly
think
worth
so.
it if you hang out in Bree.
Oh.
Bree is beautiful.
All right, I will go 1. I'm going to spend this to muster, so I'll bring a brown.
Sorry, where were you?
I'm here, and I was here, and I'm going to here. So I'll
see.
bring a mustering there. I bring the
Okay.
brown out, right?
Right.
So if I can grab one of those. I am going to leave both of these guys here because you're trying to get them over here, right?
Yeah.
So that was
Did you muster? Which spot did you muster in? Because we're getting a little
this
messy
one.
here.
Yeah.
They're all. Everybody is right here on this.
Oh, all of
with
them.
me, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm getting ready to move them.
Okay.
So it was
And if we want to, at this point, we can stand them up. Also,
We
they're
can.
color coded.
Yeah.
okay. It was 1, 2 muster, and then 3 plus a free travel, and then should I go to Bree and intercept or go here and try to fight?
I think I would go to.
If I fight, he.
You have 2 actions left.
1.
Oh yeah, me moving in doesn't trigger a fight, does
No.
it? That's right. Yeah. So I want to go up there then. You're right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll do that.
Yeah, I think we've got a lot of pieces on the board. We probably do need to stand them up. now.
Okay. Can you see it okay on the camera?
No,
Okay.
you
Okay.
can-
Okay.
you know.
All right. So then that was him. Then I have the free action here. Not the free action, the 1 action. He's all the way up here. He's not going to help with that token, but I'll go ahead and do the. Oh, should I move him into there so that those troops are back there?
We want to leave something here.
Oh, that's a stronghold too. It is.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
We can,
that.
but we have
Okay.
2 troops there. I mean,
Okay. So me being one of the other, I can muster from there, doesn't matter. I'll just take a sword.
How?
she has an action to do it. Right?
I can gain a sword from the supply
Gotcha.
from him. That's his
Nice.
his +1. Okay. So I'm going to draw my 2 cards.
Yep.
I got 2 friendships. That's great.
Now we're
Okay.
doing bad stuff. Isengard gets 1. It is in here somewhere. And then move 2 Nazgul closer.
Because we're
Yeah.
hoping to go in there to
Yeah.
complete that. So
And then Nern gets 1. Deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye.
It says
the eye's here now.
Closer to Frodo was
But it's
fine.
from
So
Mordor.
now,
Oh, okay.
if and when Mordor is empty, deploy from the largest groups 1 at a time.
So 3 of these go in.
3.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Stand up, you. Gosh, I'm like fat fingered today.
Okay, that's
All
me. And no, that was 2 actually. One more. This is the top. Isengard is going to march on Grey Havens using the sort of
Oh, nice.
purple line. So Isengard to Grey Havens. So this is Grey Havens. So there, boom, 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 boom.
There.
All right.
Okay. Okay, that's actually not bad.
And that-
They fight, actually.
Oh,
and they
'cause
just-
we do-
Hopefully, then they'll die.
Yeah,
I have a
that'd be
1.
terrific.
Here we go. And he dies. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What are you doing walking in here? There's elves everywhere.
You're gonna get punched.
Okay.
I think
That's me.
I think Sam hit him with his stick. I think that's what happened.
What am I doing?
I like it.
What am I doing?
Are you?
gotta-
You're not really in a position to do any of these types of things.
I could take the elves. I mean,
If you bring them this way and get these
Yeah.
also, then we just don't have enough brown. Yeah, I
can
went
brown
up
do
that
for
way.
you?
We have to have it, right?
What happened to all our brown troops? There were some all over here.
I took the 2 up there. Oh, I came down, I made one, they all died. That's
Oh,
actually
that's
what
what it
happened.
is.
I
They
was
all
trying
died.
to not
They're
point a
dead.
finger at myself.
They're dead.
muster is
You do have a friendship. Can't you? What color can you do
per
without? You can
turn.
bring out green without
I can
the
bring
friendship.
out-
Arwen
Brown.
can, yeah.
You can bring out brown
Brown.
without the
Brown
friendship.
without
Friendship.
Okay, that's great.
what
'cause
region
she's,
am I in?
Which
there.
one? Frodo? You're in Rohan still, I think.
Yeah. Rohan.
Okay.
Angela,
ahead.
which 2 are you? Is this you, Angela?
Yes. That's
Okay,
me.
so she can bring out the brown. So and then
Bring them
you're
over.
kind of starting to get them over
But
here.
you're also,
Okay.
well, no, because you only have one. Well, you have 2 swords. So.
I'm one
Ugh.
short, unfortunately.
I have
It's like
2
I had
swords
it, but I
sitting
can't
over
give
here.
it.
Oh,
Oh, you have a Rohan?
I
There you
have,
go.
but I have an end weight.
Oh, I can come here, get that from you, come back. and do
Okay.
your thing.
I have,
Nice.
but I'm not in there, am I?
Oh no, we have to be.
When
in
you
the same-
travel, can't you take someone with you?
Yeah, you can just bring me with you.
Yeah.
Then I can give you the
Okay.
card.
Yeah.
And then she goes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so your turn's worked out,
Yep.
right?
I guess.
What
I
about
don't
Z?
know.
I mean, what's Z doing? I meant like, sorry.
Yeah, okay, so Rohan, I'm going to go ahead and do the prepare.
I love it.
I'm going to discard a
Nice.
card and I get a ring.
Rings.
It says, once per turn when Frodo prepares, if he's at a haven in a region named on the card, I also get a friendship token.
Oh
You're not in the Haven, though.
no.
You're right.
Do you want to move to help? No, because they're.
Yeah, never mind. Give me
Okay.
that back.
All right.
Okay. Do you guys want me to take those troops with me or leave them there? I'm going to go basically 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, and the troops need to be here, right?
They need to get to
No,
north.
North.
affiliate.
Affiliate right there. So probably coming to here is better than going here. Well, it saves
not-
one step.
Yeah,
One, two,
it's-
three,
It's
four.
not better for Frodo,
One,
but
two.
it would be better for other people, but it's not better for Frodo.
Right.
To leave them or take them.
Well, to go this way.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm saying if he goes that way, then maybe leave the troops because it's shorter for them to come to. Because there's no
Nobody's
need for
coming-
troops to be with him, right?
Nobody's coming with me, right?
Probably not, because we're going to be doing a swap.
But-
Wait, no,
Wait,
no,
sorry.
it is. No, you said you're going this way around?
Yeah.
Then yeah, bring them with you and bring them here because that's where they're trying to get. It saves 2 actions.
I realize we cannot do a swap and do this because it takes an action, right?
Yeah.
So
Unless
yeah.
he's moving. So he's
Brings
moving
you
right
there.
now and brings you guys both there.
Brings us both there. Yeah, that saves.
Smart.
That saves.
Thanks.
No. You guys said you would leave me.
She
I'm
called me
leaving you.
smart.
All
It's
right,
fine.
fair,
She
fair
go-
enough.
Am I taking also the
taking it.
soldiers or no?
Yeah.
I-
We need at least one soldier to do the capture.
So we need
Alright.
at least one there.
Yeah.
to do the capture.
Yeah,
That's
to
not
do the
one.
capture, turning them into a haven.
Okay.
You don't want that a haven. You want this the haven, right?
Yeah, because that's what
yeah.
gets us the victory condition there, or the.
Oh, is he
Yeah.
taking this with him?
No,
That-
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Then they would just because the point was then these have a shorter route
I
to go
gotcha.
here
okay.
to get to those,
okay.
right?
Got it. So
Okay.
that was one action. You don't have to do anything because
Got it. So 1, 2,
You're safe.
3.
Oh wait, no, you're not.
4. They're not going to work. I mean,
You don't have to roll searches for them.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm there.
No, I'm saying every time you move, you don't have to roll searches for them.
Right.
No, these guys are the region. These guys are just when I walk in here.
Oh.
Okay,
Got it. I
okay,
thought it
got
was
it.
they were part
Yeah.
of
No,
the
that's why
region,
these
too.
guys are
Nice.
like over a whole region.
I see. Okay, got it. Okay, good.
That was 4 for him, Frodo and Sam for them, and then Legolas.
He's just chilling in Gladden Fields.
Chilling.
Like I don't feel like he did shoot somebody in Moria once. I heard.
Yeah,
I read it in a book.
he was gonna
Keep
kind of
shooting
pick them
somewhere.
off, right?
I could keep
Little
shooting,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is the cloak, which I'm going to need cloaks. I hate to give them up.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
He also can instead just gain a cloak.
Let's just gain
For
a
an
cloak.
action.
Oh, that's good,
Let's
yeah.
just gain a cloak.
Yep.
I believe in cloaks in this administration.
Ooh, that's a whole lot of
Hey.
rings. I need that.
Frodo like
Okay, okay.
rings.
He really does. All right, here we go. 3 cards. It's going to be Nern to Erebor, following the green arrow. So Erebor is up there.
Green. Bloop. This doesn't
Yes.
go with, right?
No.
What? No,
No.
it'll be when you get to them, they move forward.
Got it.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. That's going to be a fight. Boom, 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 boom,
And then that way, right?
boom, boom, boom,
Walk.
boom.
And then
Boom.
walk. Okay.
Right, and then
Fight.
the only
And then
fight
up
is
there,
up there, 2
and that
dice.
is 2 dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the number of
there
bad
have 2?
guys.
Old Forest Road.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong spot. I'm sorry.
It's
Oh,
everyone's dead.
everyone's dead.
That's not bad, actually.
That's
I mean, that's
actually
a pretty good
good.
sacrifice. We appreciate his
I mean,
sacrifice,
come
I
on,
think.
get
Yeah.
that elf out of here.
Goodbye. And this doesn't trigger a fight because it was the end point, so he didn't technically move in,
I
but
know,
the end
that's a
point
good
doesn't
question.
trigger.
I'm not sure. That is a good question. After they all move, advance. It does say after advancing shadow troops, roll a battle in each location on the battle line containing both.
Okay, so that would
That
be-
is on the battle line, but
It's
we're only
just
rolling
one.
one.
One of each.
That's okay.
That's fine.
Well, yeah, because it could have been.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay,
whoa.
Legolas. Okay, Legolas.
Oh,
Okay, that was one card. Here's
Oh,
the
dear.
second
Sure
card.
seems like there have been a lot of cards.
Okay.
Dolgadar. Right here.
Dolguldur.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're doing, yeah, the bottom.
Yeah, we are. And then move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo.
So,
The 2
just-
closest closer, basically.
there we go into here.
Now moving ain't pretty.
Okay, and then the third
Okay,
one.
now we have room. Move these into here. A little clean up the board some. There we
Well,
go.
these are actually.
They're on
in
north and-
north. Yeah.
Ithilien, yeah. Okay, last card here is the bottom. Also, another guy in Dol Guldur there. And then it says shift the eye to Frodo's region. If it was already there, I would roll a search. So that's good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, not bad.
Now, do you want to?
We've got to be pretty close to this.
Can she take
Well,
a
yeah, that's
card?
what-
She can take a card for me as an action.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
it has
So
to
I'm.
match the region.
There you go.
That's
At
1.
1, 2, 3. I assume this is an action.
I don't know, actually. It says complete if both of the following are true. So, no. Isengard is a haven, and Rohan is
But it
free
is
of
an
shadow
action
troops.
to do that. You have.
Right.
This is an action to make it a haven.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay. So
okay.
3
Okay.
is the haven.
3 is a haven.
I need the
Right?
Right.
I got
Okay.
that. Put that there.
Bust up that hope by 2.
Right.
and that
Is it-
Those are free. The current player may gain 1, which
Okay.
is me. I will gain 1 ring. Nice.
And you didn't want to go with her at all? Anywhere
Yeah,
in
I'll go
there?
back
Alright.
with her.
Okay.
I don't know that I need to go there.
Well, you could definitely get some troops there. Oh yeah, because we needed the brown
All right.
troops in order to bring this way. So that's perfect
There
actually.
we go.
Awesome.
stuff.
Good stuff. And for Merry and Pippin, should I go back this way to help protecting this, or should I just get some friendship?
Again, Merry and Pippin are good at drawing the
The eye.
the
So
guys
friendship
away.
is good.
So
yeah.
either
Yeah.
like
Distract
take one of
them.
them, I think.
Okay.
Distract is one of the things they do, right?
Yeah.
But another thing is, if I am with Frodo, I can spend 3 to gain 2 hope.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
But I'm kind of
So
far away.
far
Yeah,
away.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, if I read, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe just hope for now.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget that token is part of your pool. You don't have to put it on them. You have it.
Yeah, it's for everyone. Like Eowyn could use it if they
Right.
wanted to.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Alright,
Did you
cards.
did you free two? Okay,
Yeah.
or your +1, whatever.
Okay. Oh, I can move one character to any location, so I can.
Oh.
If we're really running low on hope.
And is it still her turn?
Yeah, it's an
It says
event.
any time, probably.
Not right now, but I mean.
Yeah,
we
okay,
have
but it's
that.
interesting because that's a way you can move to Frodo's location and gain 2 hope.
I don't have 3 friendship.
Oh,
I
okay.
need 3 friendship.
You do actually. You've got the card, and then you got those 2.
Yeah, but you're out of. Isn't it like an action? It is an action for you to do that.
That's an action. Yes.
To do.
To do this.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be this turn. I'm saying like you could use that to move into your location at some
Right.
point if we
Yeah.
get desperate.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. So now we do bad stuff, unfortunately.
All right. I
Right.
gave you your 2. Yep.
Three.
All right. Rune gets one there, and then it says move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. It is 2 of those, yes.
I'll let you do them.
Trying to get these out of the way a little bit. 1.
This is quite a large area, so we
Yeah.
can put
Yep.
them here.
Okay.
Are we
them
worried
spread
about
their wings.
Frodo?
We're worried about Frodo for sure.
Big time.
The wheels of Saruman. Okay, choose one of the following to do, okay? Break Oath is remove 2 friendly troops from the board anywhere.
Okay.
Doubt. A single player must discard a total of 2 player cards and or symbol tokens. Or Despair, lose 1 hope.
No.
Your choices are one of the first 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm wondering if I could probably get rid of one of these events. I don't.
Do it.
So
No,
one
I guess those are player
cards.
Yeah, they're player
One of them says select a location and move all characters from that location together up to 3 times. They can't take troops with them, and if Frodo travels, you still have to search every time. Cannot use cloaks. The
Those
other,
are a really good card to give up, though.
you think? Okay, I thought maybe later game. I don't know. It
It's trash.
hasn't like come. Anyway, I don't know. The other
worst
one
card in the
is
game.
select a location, move all the shadow troops there to any adjacent location or locations of your choice, and do not roll battles. So we could, get these out of here if we think we're close to that. We
it's
could
good
break
in
this
here, I
up,
think.
something like that. Or again, if we want
Yeah.
offering cards, if we
Is
want
it-
to go
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
option.
Is it one player or
This is a
almost all
single
of us?
player.
Oh, okay.
It does say a single
Well,
player.
and if we lose 2 friendly troops, we don't have a lot of great options. Like I think
Right.
this one would be okay to lose. I don't want to lose that one because
Yeah. I mean, we could do it up here because he can summon from up here so easy. So we could do.
we could maybe lose
those,
one of these
but-
or one of these, but
I mean,
like
alternatively, I can lose these 2 cards. I have a ton of friendship anyway. I have 3 ways to get them. I don't really need a sword.
Okay.
That works, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
good with
we'll do that.
I need the
All
rings,
right.
I need the cloaks, I definitely need my cards.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that was the second.
I mean, I also have cards I could give up as well. If
Oh, you are close to the limit, but yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
no, it's all good, I think.
And then this is the final one, which is looking here, Grey Havens, working our way back.
on blue.
And then to here. And to
Right.
here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's pink, I think it was. Yeah.
That one.
Oh, right.
That's it.
All
Roll
right.
2 white dice.
This could be very bad for us.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
2 and 1.
not.
That's perfect.
No, we lucked
okay.
out. We
Yeah,
lucked
it's
out.
everyone's gone.
If
right?
even one of those
Yeah, if
was
one of
left.
them had been left, we would
Yeah.
have lost that
Yeah.
location.
Oof.
But we do need to think about that because there's more troops
They'll
heading that
be,
way.
they'll be showing up. They'll be marching. They're not
Yeah.
that far.
We're all kind of grouped up right there.
Which is why I kind of like that march 3 times
Yeah.
to spread people down here.
I think they're from the
You
one
can't bring
location.
troops,
Select
though.
a location, and they have to go together. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
All right, that was 3.
Whose action was that? Whose
was
turn?
mine.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, it's back
All right.
to me, and I've thought 0.0% of my of what I should do. So, the only thing we've got left is this. How can I help get some troops down there? So right here, I can certainly bring 1 green, which isn't terrific. I can do. I think I might be better off doing 4 with Arwen. Fortunately, she's not in a place to muster. Shoot.
I think you just walk some troops down, Mike. I don't think we're going to have enough time. We're going to be calling
Right.
this game in
Okay.
about 10 minutes,
Oh,
folks,
geez.
just so you know.
1,
So,
2,
no rush, really, because we're not going to finish,
3.
but
4.
Oh, now you're in a brown location. If you not summon, whatever you call it, from
Yeah,
there,
muster, yeah.
muster from there, and then here the blue, and then you're right
I'd have
there.
to have the right card. I don't have a card to muster there.
It's
I
a
can,
heart.
I
It
can
works.
muster
Oh.
from me. I can muster for free with
Okay.
Gillen.
Well, I did 4, so that's.
Well, then
Yeah.
would you have not? Did you went through there? Would you not take her through? Because she can muster?
I didn't go through there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was here. I went 1,
Okay.
2, 3,
Okay.
4.
You could
That's all
always
the wrong
choose to
path.
stop here and muster with your last action.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Oh, he does have that thing. Yeah.
The hearts are the one.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
the
couldn't see it.
friendship.
Sorry. Yeah.
All right, I can just use. Oh no, I'll save the token. Let's get rid of the card,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then
And
we'll
then
muster.
it's one of these.
I like it.
Right.
We need one more blue.
Yep.
Oh,
All
there's-
right.
Oh, yeah. Which you can actually muster from there.
Yeah.
All right, so
Perfect.
that was my 4, and 1 here is. You can't. Can he muster that? No, it's not. Oh, he can muster there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna
I'll
do
just
that?
do that.
I love it.
Nice.
There we go.
Look at that.
Troops everywhere.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay.
2 cards.
Yep. Good.
And then 3 bad things.
All right, Dolger.
Into Helm's Deep. So Helm's Deep's right here. We're following the green one. So green. Yeah, green. There's no one except these guys.
These
Go
into
ahead.
here.
Okay.
And there's nothing behind that, right? I'm not
Nope.
missing visually? Okay.
All right, then this one here is Nern gets a bad guy, and then shift the eyes for Frodo's region. If it's already there, roll a search. This is bad, so it's going to be 4 of those dice.
Oof.
This
Hold on
ain't
one
good.
second. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
I can extract 2 of them to my region if we want. Oh no.
I think it's.
At any time. If
Not
there
an
are,
action used on any player's turn.
yeah.
I think it's between like
It's-
revealing a card and triggering
Yeah,
that card.
yeah.
You
Okay.
can't
I
interrupt
see.
that.
Yeah, we're not like
All right.
on their turn, I think, right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, 4.
Yep.
All
Oh,
right.
we lost 2 hope, right?
And that one is a.
This means this guy goes, and I'm going to discard this to ignore one of those
in a
hopes
haven.
lost.
Okay.
It's not a haven.
So it's
okay.
just 1.
Got it.
As
Okay.
a present, recall 1 to Mordor.
Yep.
Okay, we
See
did that.
that?
Okay, sorry, I was just
Last
late.
one is going to be Woodland Realm and backwards to Rune
Using
using this
orange.
arrow here.
Rip.
Good, okay.
Okay.
No fights.
Nope.
Nope.
That's it.
That is end of round. Do you
Yeah,
want
so I think we'll
Yeah.
call it here actually
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you started the game.
I did, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll just call it there. All right, so just so you know, we did 2 of these, of course. We're on our way to getting everybody to line up there. And then after that, then Frodo needs to break into Mordor, which can be tricky to get into. Go to Mount Doom right here. Turn in 5 rings, and then do 1 final sort of search roll. And if that's survived, then we win
Then
the
we
game.
won.
Right.
If we bottom out at the end there in the hope, then we've lost.
You had built up 4 rings, so that's good.
Yeah.
You had,
Yeah.
You had 2
On the
cloaks.
way, for sure.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I think our-
think it's
Pretty
I mean-
close to breaking
Right.
in there too. I
Yeah.
mean,
Right.
1, 2, 3 steps, 4, 5 get me in there. Couple of cloaks to get through that.
Yeah.
So it was
And-
close.
We made it past the first round.
Sure did.
Well, by
All
like,
4 of us got a
by
turn,
quite a
so that
bit.
was good,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
All right,
that's
everybody,
success.
that's going to do it for us today here with the Lord of the Rings Fellowship, Fate of the Fellowship. I keep saying that wrong. The Lord of the Rings Fate of the Fellowship. Thank you for checking this out with us. Thank you guys for wonderful cooperation, except
Yeah.
for you. You were okay.
What are you talking about?
You rolled.
Come on.
You saw the rolls.
In the beginning, come on. I got better.
Hey folks, thanks for watching another one of our videos. If you like our videos, if you like our channel, you would love to game with us at one of our conventions. Check out Dice Tower Cruise, Dice Tower East, and Dice Tower West. Fantastic conventions where we play games with wonderful people, a humongous library, and lots of other events and stuff. Also, don't forget to check out our channel, like and subscribe. I'm Tom Bassel.